My name is Austin Wood, and I have an addiction. Okay, maybe it's not that serious, but I've got to get this off my chest. The other day, I was scrolling through my phone settings and clicked on this little tab that said screen time. I usually don't check it because I never like what I find. This time around, I realized that I have a sincere problem on my hands, literally. Every day on average, I spend nearly 10 hours looking at my phone. At first, this number didn't quite register with me, but then I did the math. At approximately 10 hours a day, I spend roughly 70 hours a week on my phone, which is nearly 3 whole days. This means that every month, around 11 days are spent looking at my phone, and every year, 140 days. This is horrifying, and the worst part is that that time is not spent productively at all. My two biggest apps are YouTube and Reddit. Mindless entertainment, just barely fulfilling the boredom of my everyday life. I have a problem, but so does the rest of the world. Even the time an average person spends on their phone during a day, 3 hours, ends up costing them around 42 days of their year. But let's get back to my addiction. Spending time on my phone has become a habit over the years, and bad habits can be basically impossible to break. But the time that I've wasted so far and could potentially waste in the future weighs heavily on me, and I'm desperate to get to the bottom of this. I've tried many different methods to cut the bad behavior. For those of you that don't know, you can actually place restrictions on your screen time in the Settings app on pretty much any smartphone, even down to the specific app. This would be great, but I've tried these restrictions in the past, and I usually just deactivate them and continue my constant watching, browsing, and swiping. It's all really dystopian, if you think about it. These little rectangles slowly entangle themselves into our lives. They're just so useful. They get us out of awkward situations, they connect us to other cool people, and help us navigate and document the world around us. But they also waste a ton of our time. Sure, they're not doing it on purpose. They're just tools, and like any tool, they can be used for both good and bad things. Mindless consumption with no progress linked to it is a bad thing, and that's what a lot of people use their phones for. Netflix, Facebook, and YouTube are just a few of the culprits, and unlike your phone, these companies do have insidious goals.
What?
They want you to stay on their app for as long as possible. How many times have you spent swiping down on the home screen of your favorite app to refresh the page and get new content instantly delivered? How many times is your hand shot to your pocket after hearing a cheerful ding and vibration, alerting you about a new notification? These are all features purposefully put into place to make you crave picking up your phone. And guess what? They're winning the battle. We are consuming more than ever. But is this making us happy? Overall, I'd say no. And based on a personal experience, I think it's actually causing more anxiety and depression. So, what is the solution? As I said, I've tried placing restrictions on app usage, but for intensive users like me who are addicted to the ritual of mindless consumption, this just doesn't work. I think the solution needs to be much more drastic. I think that quitting cold turkey is the only way to solve the problem in the long term. Right now, my relationship with my phone is a twisted version of what it should be, and to straighten it out, I think I need some time away to evaluate my habits. This means no YouTube, Reddit, Netflix, or Facebook for an entire month, starting today. Just saying that makes me wince, which is a perfect sign that it's the right answer. My connection to these apps has reached an unhealthy level. What will I do instead? I'll probably read books. It's been forever since I've consistently read for entertainment, and I miss it a lot. I might also get outside a bit more, which I'm sure wouldn't hurt. I'm hoping that the absence of smartphone usage will allow me to get more done creatively and academically, spend more time with friends, and explore the amazing world of Oxford that's right at my back door. Maybe this wouldn't be a bad thing for you to try either. After all, it's just 1 month. Can't be too bad, right? Imagine what you could do with 3, 5, or even 10 extra hours of your day. Then imagine what you could accomplish and experience with dozens of more days in your year. It's all within reach. You just have to put down the phone and commit. And with that said, my month starts now.